and it's a squibber down the middle. It is picked up by Byerly up front at the 25 to the 30 and out to about the 33-yard line. The wishbone formation. Courtney carries on the first carry, and he slides.
Beat up quarterback. Those two give hand signals into the quarterback.
And it's a pitch back to the left side to Phillips. He turns the corners up over the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, and brought down by Matt Foster inside the 35-yard line. Sweep to the left side, found some pretty good running room. The line is set, split into the right side, and here's a flag going down. The same thing this time. I think the left tackle, and the get go again. Maroons are set with the 1st and 15. Carter takes it, rolls back to his right. Now tries to turn the corner and is unable to do so as Matt Foster. And they're both split to the left. And the team is now set. Carter up the middle to Courtney. His second carry of the night, and he's stopped after a gain of changing offense to defense as far as the platoon is concerned. I mean, as far as shifting sets on the field. It's difficult to even get a message in, and I think here's a pass down, and it is intercepted and decide to go. Cook is the kicker, and now they shifted into the punt formation. Cook drops back about 15 yards, and will shift into their regular punt formation, or they can go from the short punt formation the way they set it up there. The snap to Cook is a good one, and he gets the punt off, and it's down along the right sideline, takes a beautiful bounce down into the coffin corner, and it's going to be down inside the 5-yard line. Line of scrimmage. We mentioned Matt Foster is the quarterback. He's the key linebacker on the defense, and Foster takes the snap and gives it to our seniors. Foster fakes to the first man and gives it to Crosby Field and Robinson. And it's a give up the middle once again, and stopped well short of that first. He boots the ball away. He'll be about right at the goal line. It's a good snap to him, and he gets the kickoff. It's end over end, a fair catch signal by Carter, and I don't know exactly. Now a flag goes down. It was costly. Foster gives it back to his fullback, Joe Yardage, split into the left side. Foster gives to the second back through that time, Roger Seitzinger, and he's got a first down as he gets about 15. But at least have got a little field position here now. And it's a give to Osborne once again, and this time there's nothing there as he's in the box when we got here. Foster rolls right, cuts it up, he keeps, takes it over the 45 and out to the 47 to the line of scrimmage. They're running out of the wishbone also. And it's a give to Osborne, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage, but kept the legs going. And coming to the left side, it's Bill Treadway this trip. Well, of course you can anyway, but you didn't expect it back when they were at the 2. Foster on an option takes it to the right side, and the Maroon missing the tackle, but still slowing the play enough to for the first down. And Foster pitches it. Treadway comes to his left. He turns it upfield, and he is short of the first down, but not by very much. Only about he's going to go for it. And it's a give to Foster, and boy, did he get a charge out of the right side of his offensive line. They say with the situation as it has been. And it's another pitch, this time wide to the right is Roger Seitzinger, and he turns the corner, and he's got 10, maybe 11 yards. Indians are going to get a first down. Never saw a Mount Carmel varsity football team play, you know.
I can't say that I did either.
We never played them. Played freshmen, sophomores once in a while, but, you know, that's not the split ends both ways. The wishbone offensive backfield, and it's a play back to the weak side to Bill Treadway, and he's in for the touchdown. He scores. The point. Play. Light. Here's the spot, and the kick is up, and it appears to be good. It is. And here is the kick. It's high, end over end, taken by Carter at the 23, back to the 30, 35, up to the 40. Still battling, and out to the 43-yard line. An excellent Robinson is to the line. The wishbacks formation with Don Carter, the quarterback, Mike Courtney, the fullback, right behind him. A give to Courtney, and he's chopped down after a gain of just a couple.
Just going to watch their players.
You know, the time you start looking over here is time you're going to get knocked on your duff. Carter on a keeper, cuts it in and takes it over the midfield stripe and drives forward down to about the 42 at that. And a give to Courtney and chalk up the 2 yards as he takes it to the 45.
For a recipe that's hard to beat, Bertram's recipe for football fun is the best. First, send Hallmark invitations to friends. Add these ingredients.
Okay, it's a 1st and 10 for Robinson now at the 44 of Lawrenceville. And Carter gives it to Courtney, and Courtney greeted pretty good there in the two by Courtney. And a bit of a switch in the Robinson offensive set that time as we moved. Carter has the ball club to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts to the near side. And the 3 running backs in. And Carter throws it away. Tried to get it to Phillips, and he just threw it a little too hard on the pitch. 3rd down and 21 for the Maroons. And here's Carter back to throw. He hangs it out deep and way over the head of Sean Seeney to their own 45. And again, a punting situation. And a double deep. Bill Treadway and Matt Foster. Twin safeties for the Indians. Robinson shifts into the punt formation. And it's a good snap to Cook. And he gets off a line spiral to the 15, giving back to the 13 is Foster. Now tries to cut it up at the far side, gets it to the 20, and is driven out of bounds.
Why worry about throwing?
Yeah, why? Yeah. I mean, if they can chew up that kind of yardage, you aren't going to see him throwing very much. And here's a give to Treadway as he came at wide both ways. And Foster rolls to the right and pitches it back to Sightsinger, and the ball is loose, a scramble, and we're going to see what the official says. I think he's going to call it. Split ends both ways, and nothing going this time. They give to the second man through the left, and he's, in effect, the right defensive end. And here he gets burned on the left end as the corner is turned, and a big gain on the play. Ball carrier did step out of bounds across Wilson, and Jason Williams are the ends. Up the middle, a big gainer once again, and this trip it was Joe Osborne, the fullback. Not sure we've got anybody there, and here's a handoff to the fullback that trip to Osborne, and he was hit kind yet either, Mike. And
Not that I can
it's
recall.
just been error-free football, and you don't usually see that early. Here's Foster pitching back to Treadway, and Treadway takes it inside the 15, and he'll have a first. One's listed as the tight end, but neither one is really that. They're double wide out. Osborne, the fullback, takes it up the middle. So the second down play, Foster rolling left, pitches it back to Treadway, going to try to turn the corner, and he is hit, gets away from one tackler, and then is finally brought to 2 or 3. Here's a flag down. Here are your 4. With some pretty good size. It's a give to Osborne, the fullback, and he's in for the touchdown. Sprinkler head, if that was the problem. Blocker gets the kick up, splits the uprights. It's good.
Correct. Carter can get it back here in a hurry if he can get to the ball.
Here's the kick. Carter at the 20, to the 25, the 30, the 35. Looks for a little hole out to the 40, the 45, and is brought down at the midfield stripe until the other guy can stop you.
Yep.
And I don't think we'll see Lawrenceville throw the football all night as long as they can keep running it up and down the field.
Clock runs better when they run it.
So the Maroons with the ball just short of the midfield stripe. Don Carter gives it to his fullback Mike Courtney, and he gets it over the mid. Carter again. Well, he fakes to Courtney, turns the corner at the 45, the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Mark them up. A touchdown. Louis Hartridge is at the quarterback spot. They're going to try a run for 2. Now they're going to switch. Well, he's the holder for Carter to kick the extra point. And the snap is rolled back to him. And Carter picks it up, and he is going to throw it, and it is caught, but the receiver is dumped at the 10-yard line. So the extra point, the night of the football season, I don't know, it just seems to be earlier and earlier and earlier, doesn't it? Here we are, August 31st. Here's the run-up and the kick, and it's a good one. Drives Foster back inside the 10, back to the 15, the 20, 25, out to the 30, still on his feet, and down at about the 34-yard line. He just kind of settled in now. And Foster pitches it back to His second back, Roger Seitzen, as a senior, and starting linebacker for the Maroons. And looks like it's close to a first down for the... And jumps offside just when we were there. May not have time unless they get a big gainer. Yeah, here's Foster back looking. Hangs it out deep, and it could be intercepted. It is. It is picked off by Sean Sini. Comes down the near sideline, over the midfield stripe, and into Lawrence.
Taking it off, got the job done.
Maroons shuffle the offense a little bit here. Send a man in motion to the right side, and give to Courtney.
Fumble Carter.
No, he couldn't even tell colors. And Foster hands it off to Bill Treadway at the midfield stripe. Foster hands it off. There's a flag down. No gain on the play, as the Maroons probably would take another timeout, force the Indians to punt, and try to make something happen in a hurry. Quick pitch back to Treadway. Takes it around the left corner, and he got back just to the line of scrimmage and is brought down maybe for a loss on the play. The possibility that this might not be a punt. Here's a flag down. Foster gets it up. It's a short one. And a fair catch signaled by Carter, and he makes the catch at the 28-29 yard line. We've got two plays. Still the wishbone with three backs in tight.
Lawrenceville is
both ends coming to this side. And it's a pitch back to the weak side, and nothing going. Maroons and the Indians of Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville leads it 14-6. Don Carter, the quarterback. Maroons break the wishbone for one of few times in the game tonight. Carter back to his left. Now tucks it in, decides to run with it. Comes to the right side and brings it out of... Got one man all the way back at the Robinson, or at their own 35-yard line. Here's Carter back to throw. He looks and pumps and hangs it out deep, and nothing but Indians there. And Zinke came in and almost made a grab on it. And Zinke,
not knowing where to go. There you go.
Going out wide to the right side, and in the slot, David Phillips. In motion, Byerly. And Carter was awfully close to getting drilled. 7 seconds left in the half. Yep, here's the right. He sure did. The official didn't see it or didn't call it. Here's a pass. It is intercepted, and Cini was the man. It was brought the first half to an end. So we played 2 quarters of football here at Crosby Field. Robinson trailing the Lawrenceville in. And the kick is going to carry by Roger Seitzinger, and then he is dumped short of the 15. A little miscommunication for a touchdown, so still not the ideal field position here. And it's a give to Roger Seitzinger.
Rushing plays for 122.
Indians got a man wide to the near side, tight end on the left. And the play goes to the left, and a quick hole opens up, and a gaping hole, and into the secondary, and Josh Bryant, a touchdown. Big play by Bryant. And Foster goes left again. Treadway once again, and this time he is lassoed and dumped hard. And the man talking about a little earlier, that's the way some coaches do it. Here's Foster on a keeper, and he may have the first down as he takes it to the left side, and he looks to the wishbone set, and they come right, and tackle for a loss on the play, and Josh Bryant for his football game in his life. Not bad. There's a give up the middle to the fullback, Osborne, and jerseys here in Robinson tonight with the red helmets. Foster fumbles it going to the left, but he covers it that's not really bad, but here's a kick by Foster, sails to the left, and the catch is made by Carter. He comes sliding. Carter at the quarterback spot. Line of scrimmage is the 19. Clock shows 7:26 in the third. Carter takes the snap, and he gives it to Courtney, and Courtney's out over the 20. Mike's got a lot of all that. The second down play. And Carter comes rolling to the right, pitches it back to Phillips, and he's going to be hit for a loss on the play.
Inaudible.
As Carter calls the signal. Well, aren't all of them that, really? Maroons haven't huddled offensively, and here is a pass almost picked off drops back to about the 10. He gets the snap. It's a good one. Actually a little bit low, but he picked it up and then shanked it off the side of his foot. Comes out of bounds here at the near sideline, where And here's Foster keeping, and Phillips a second down and 9 yards for Lawrenceville. Foster had been, here the Indians taken off, moving along rapidly. Foster to Osborne, the fullback, and he was hit at the line of scrimmage and appeared to be stopped there, but somehow broke out of the pack. And a couple of yards needed for the first down. And it's into the middle, and I think he's awfully close to the first down. Get the football back. Lawrenceville can get a fresh set of downs well in Robinson territory. It's Foster on a keeper, and the Indians will needed 4 downs to get there, but 4 they did. And a give to Osborne, and he goes nowhere this trip. And the stop made by 10 for the Indians. Foster gives it to that scat back once again. Little Bill Treadway, and he finds just a sliver of daylight. Serious enough you want to take a look at it and just be sure. 3rd and 3. And appears to be a first down. Looks like Osborne carrying. About, I guess. Did not make it, so it's 4th and 1 for the Indians. Here's a flag down before the ball. Put one in the air. They got the wishbone set. Foster coming to the right. He turns it upfield. Now pitches it at the last moment. And first down, maybe touchdown coming up. No, stop made by on the outside. They picked up a lot of yards out there. Foster gives it to, here's a flag down.
Well, I thought that was only at the half, but we're going to see a play ran here.
We sure are. So Lawrenceville will. It is first down and goal to go at the 18th. Foster rolls left, cuts it back inside, and is stopped after a gain of a yard.
That's hard to beat. Bertram's recipe for football fun is the best. First, send Hallmark invitations to friends.
Final. Robinson in some trouble. But that's a way to get out of trouble as Lawrence and double wides. And Foster keeping it, rolling right. He turns the corner and is hit and got rid of the football at the last moment to Treadway. Full house backfield. And guess who got it? Scheimer called that one, and the Maroons were ready. So the snap, and it's a give up the middle. And a short gain picked up of about 7, so it's 2nd and 3. Not a bad first down gain. And it's a give to Courtney again. Here he comes to the outside. He's over the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50. And right at the 50 is brought down. Going to spot him. He was kind of holding his right shoulder a bit. And I do not think that it appears to be an extremely serious injury. May got a nick there a little bit. And it's Carter rolling to the left. Turns it upfield and gets it to the midfield stripe and maybe to the 49, a pickup of about 3.
Thompson's rushed 19 times for 170 yards here tonight.
Well, that's not bad. And it's a give hard up the middle. That's not a bunch.
No.
And it is a give to the left side to Phillips. Looks things over. A lot of time putting this ball in play. Carter back to throw, puts it down over the middle and threw it behind the 10. And it's a give to Courtney up the middle, and Courtney takes it forward for about, and it's a 3rd down. And Carter on a quarterback sneak up the middle. And
off as we think, but when they're standing there looking at you, I think everybody's wanting you to hurry up.
Well, there hasn't been... Here's Carter, a keeper, turns the left side into the secondary, down inside the 15. Now that's the kind of
stand there as well.
Probably quicker than using the courier.
Yeah.
Here's a fake to Courtney, and then Carter. Double wides for Robinson, one each way. Fake to Courtney. Carter goes left, and he's caught and dropped for a loss on the play. Nice defensive.
And a real good extra point play, too.
That's right, a 2-point conversion. Phillips comes in motion to the right. It's Carter being bumped as he was looking to throw. Oh, he's got Phillips wide open, but didn't have a chance to have the varsity snap on a 4th and 7. In scoring territory, and your club trailing by 8 with 4 minutes left in the game. He barks out the signals. You know that Lawrenceville is going to come with some heat on him. He puts it out, and it is to Phillips behind him. It's in very well. Been impressed with him. Give him credit. And it's right up. Foster takes the snap and gives it to his fullback. Once again, that'd be to order for the Maroons, though. And the ball carrier penalty.
That was
Carter went on the field. That wasn't very smart. He's got it. Won't make any difference what you do, Don. You're going to bring it all back. He made the catch and would have time, and the Maroons have not shown the ability really to get much of an offense going. Carter back, fumbles it, picks it up, gives ground, tries to turn the corner. No flag went down. There's got to be one. Carter still... It's not the nature of a football player to not want to hit that guy. Well, here we've got a pass out into the right flat that's incomplete, and Finn led it all the way. Got a couple of early touchdowns, and neither club has scored in the second half. Here's Carter out again, tucks it in this time, and cuts it upfield, and has got first down yardage as he brings it to the... Carter awaits the snap again. Back to throw, and the pass is deep. And Carter with the snap again, back to throw. He pops it down the right sideline. It's intercepted, and the tackle made. Surveys the field in front of him and takes the snap and drops back ball. And Lawrenceville, the clock will start. Foster drops score. The Lawrenceville Indians defeat the Robinson Maroons by a score of 14-6. And Coach Larry Lockhart will remember this moment for a long time. Tremendously successful coach at Mount Carmel, coming back.